Dolphins Nation, how much more can we take? How many more beloved players? How many more proven veterans? How many more pieces of our identity must we watch walk out the door before this rebuild is finally complete? We've discussed the departures of Phillips, the potential losses of Fitzpatrick, Chubb, Brooks, Juden, and the agonizing decision to keep Waddle. But the purge isn't over. Not even close. Now, the Miami Dolphins front office is reportedly considering trading cornerback Rasul Douglas, a player who has been nothing short of phenomenal for us this season. Is this the final confirmation that absolutely no one is safe? That every veteran with an expiring contract is nothing more than a trade chip to be cashed in for future draft picks? Miami Gardens, Florida. The Miami Dolphins, under the new leadership of Champ Kelly, are conducting a strategic liquidation of veterans, laser focused on accumulating draft capital. And cornerback Rasul Douglas is the next elite name on the trade block. An incredibly recent video, published on November 3rd, 2025, confirmed that Douglas is one of 6 veterans being actively considered for trade, and his imminent departure is being viewed as a purely strategic move to bolster the franchise's future. This isn't about performance. It's about assets and future planning. Despite the pain of trading a high-performing player, the front office views Douglas as a high-value asset with an expiring contract, the perfect combination to extract valuable draft picks from contending teams desperate for secondary help. It's cold, it's calculated, and it's the harsh reality of a full-scale rebuild. Let's talk about Rasul Douglas's market value. Douglas has been, I quote, phenomenal for the Dolphins this season. His ability to perform as a high-level cornerback makes him an immediate target for any team needing help in the secondary for the playoff push. He's a proven commodity, a player who can step in and immediately contribute at a high level. The market for Douglas is reportedly robust. The video cites interest from teams like the Bears, Cardinals, and Jaguars. These are teams that recognize Douglas could be the missing piece to stabilize their defenses and make a legitimate playoff run. He's the kind of player who can change the trajectory of a season for a contending team. Here's my strong take, Dolphins Nation, and it's an expanded focus on the brutal logic behind this potential move. Analysts believe this will be the correct move for Miami, even though it's incredibly painful to lose a high-performing player, especially because Douglas is in the final year of his contract. I would be very open to trading Rasul Douglas to, in a way, do right by him. He came on a 1-year contract. He's been incredible. I would trade him to a contender, states the host of Dolphins Today. The logic is undeniable. Douglas's contract expires at the end of the season, and the Dolphins have no interest in a long-term deal. Therefore, trading him for draft picks is objectively better than losing him for absolutely nothing in free agency. It's a business decision, pure and simple, devoid of sentimentality. The final price for Douglas won't be a first-round pick, but the acquisition of any pick is vital for the new management. Speculation suggests the Dolphins will receive a 6th-round pick or execute a pick swap to accumulate draft capital. The Dolphins currently don't have a 6th-round pick in the 2026 draft, and trading Douglas would immediately resolve that deficiency. It's about filling holes in the draft portfolio, maximizing future opportunities. Champ Kelly's unwavering commitment to accumulating young talent means that every veteran with an expiring contract becomes a tradable commodity, a piece on the chessboard to be moved strategically. There's no room for emotional attachments in this new regime. Let's analyze the impact on the locker room, an additional layer to this painful story. Insider Matt Sullivan suggests that while the departures of Douglas, Minkah Fitzpatrick, and the trade of Jaelan Phillips create a gaping hole in the defense, they inject a new culture into the team, a culture where no player is untouchable, and future success depends on intelligent cap space management and shrewd draft asset accumulation. This mentality, while deeply unpopular in the short term, is considered essential for the Dolphins' long-term financial health and competitive viability. It's a painful medicine, but one the front office believes is necessary. In conclusion, the trade of Rasul Douglas is being viewed as a low-risk, high-reward deal for Miami's management. He provides draft picks, and the team gains the desperately needed flexibility for the future. It's another painful sacrifice on the altar of the rebuild, another veteran sent packing in the name of a brighter tomorrow. Dolphins Nation, this is relentless. This is a complete and total dismantling of everything we knew. We are watching as a proven, high-performing cornerback, a player who has given his all for this team, is being packaged up and shipped off for a mid to late round draft pick. It's demoralizing, it's frustrating, and it's the undeniable reality of where we are as a franchise. But if Champ Kelly truly believes this is the only path to sustain long-term success, then we have to trust the process, even as it tears our hearts out piece by agonizing piece. So, Dolphins Nation, what are your thoughts on this potential move? Should we trade Rasul Douglas for draft capital? Or is keeping a high-performing cornerback like him essential, even with an expiring contract? Is this the right move for the long-term health of the franchise? Or are we just giving away talent for pennies on a dollar? Let us know your perspective in the comments below. Your passion fuels this team, and your opinions matter. If you have strong feelings about Douglas's potential departure, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of every breaking development as we navigate this brutal, unrelenting rebuild. Fins up, even as we watch our roster evaporate before our very eyes.